Hello crafters, this is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and I am here with the Spellbinders Clear Stamp of the Month. And also, if you wish to get the coordinating die, that is available as well as a bundle. And this one is called Pocket Bunny Stamps. Oh, let's just go right into it. Let's get started. Stamp of the month is this super cute Easter set that you can get from now and take your time and just color away with whichever medium you're using. Watercolor, watercolor pencils, color pencils, alcohol markers. My preferred method, alcohol markers. This is all colored with my Copic markers. I did not get the extra colors for the Olos yet, so I didn't get to use Olos in this. But ooh, so pretty. I love the little bunny. I mean, look how sweet that bunny is. So you get 3 images, bunny in a pocket with some flowers. You get bunny in the egg with some tulips, and then you get this bunny wreath swag. Oh, just so good. Let me give you a basic measurement. The bunny with the egg, 2 3/4 by almost 2 1/4. The bunny wreath, 2 1/4, a little bit over 2 1/2. Bunny pocket, almost 2 3/4 by 2. And you also get some extra little florals here to stamp out. And I did use some on the inside of cards, and also great sentiments. We have a beautiful day. Happy Easter. Sending a pocket full of happiness. There it is. Hopping by to say hi. And those sentiments have coordinating dies to cut out the sentiments. Now you'll only get coordinating dies for the egg and the pocket. You won't get it for the swag. So I did take out my scissors, my detail scissors. It's always good to have a pair of detail scissors. What do I mean by that? Sidebar. This is your standard crafty scissors. I would not cut something as delicate as this with that. So for new crafters, always get a pair of really sharp scissors. I don't actually use these, so that's why I have them right here beside me. I have like 2 or 3 of them. But what you want is something that you use for cutting something like this, and only that. Don't ever use it for anything that has adhesive on it. This one, she's been everywhere. She just goes in, cuts out a scrap. If I have something with a piece of double-sided tape, I just need to clip the end. That's this scissors, okay? So you keep different scissors for different purposes. What you cut your fabric with is not what you would use for this either. This is your paper detail scissors. Over time, and when you see a good sale, just get a few. You have one for just detailing like this, and then one for general crafting, and then you also have one that when you guys are doing ribbon stitching, that one stays your fabric scissors. Keep them all separate, then you'll be a happy crafter for many years. But this is one that a lot of people do use, but I don't really, this squeezing hand thing, it doesn't come easy to me and natural to me, so I prefer different method, but I gave it a try. Back to the card. So here I colored all 3 images. Then I also played with something that I had learned many years ago when I first started coloring with Copics, and I went to that Copic class, doing dots on my critter. See the little dots? I took like a dark marker just to give like texture. So I gave them that kind of detail on the fur. You see? See the little dots around the edges? Certain spots, not all over, but there on the body. Just playing. Play, learn, grow. I said all 3 images. I did not want to use all 3 of them on one card. I like them all independent of each other. And then I made 3 cards. This one is with the large die of the month. And that one is Spring Reflection die set. I just used the dies here, well, namely only this one. Cut that twice and layered it up. Now, because of how high this is, I had a space in between. It's not as tight as that example from that other video, which I will link here for the small die, large die of the month and glimmer, okay? This is closer together. This is more spread out because of the image. And then I filled in that empty space with just putting 2 flowers right there. I already have flowers here. I just continued the thought. I think it works fabulous. Did I need green popping out? You could do it, but I didn't think I needed it. I thought it stayed within the parameters of my frame. This frame die set, in case you're interested, is one that goes on sale from time to time. So you may want to put it into your Spellbinders wish list. It's a fabulous die set. This one is called Eyelet Lace Frame. This is a 5x7 die set. So if you want to stay within the A2, you could come down to this inner bit. It does make a 5x7 card, and all of these pieces do pop out. I just cut it in such a way that it didn't pop out. Okay, run it only once. So there's my little bunny. He's popped up off of my florals. It gives it like a dynamic look, and he's looking off. And then here I have some green gems. I have been loving Spellbinders green gems. Here's my new pack. I think in the last video I showed you guys a single. Almost done. Keep your package in too for these gems. Keeps them nice and ready to go, and stores very well within their own packaging. Okay, so don't separate them so you don't lose all the bits. And then here, this is gold mixed gems, and the colorway is yellow pink with white here. So love this with the bunny. These are my gray bunnies, and they were pretty easy to color too. The florals, what you're coloring in here is not much. It looks like a lot, but it's not much. You just have to be careful of when you are coloring. This is great practice too, how to stay within the lines. Keep your colorless blender close by. This is my Olo colorless blender. Can my Olo colorless blender work with my Copic markers? Yes, because they're all alcohol markers. So I could take my Olo markers and the blender, bring in 2 Copic markers and color all of this. They all work together. Here I did a blue-green, so I guess that's a turquoise, and pink. And then I brought out one of my favorite cardstocks. You guys should know it by now. Glacier. Look at Glacier with that hydrangea embossing folder. Hydrangea Blooms embossing folder. This is the embossing folder of the month. Love. Look how pretty and detailed it is. Even though it's not a 3D embossing folder, look at the depth. So you can purchase stamps of the month by itself, or stamp and die and put that together, okay? Same thing, just like with everything else, you get the free shipping, etc. Here I'm using opal gems throughout. I just had to bring it up back right there and there. This is the Fluted Classics Circles die. I wanted to keep the bunny raised off, but in the same colorway. So the back goes way back. It's like almost muted like the sky, and then the bunny is forward, and this is popped off of this. I was going there for it. I really like this image. Everything that you see here is based off of that image, okay? The image spurred the entire card. Fluted Classics, which I keep in my scrapbook.com storage envelopes. Okay, I'm going to need this one for the next card, and this one. Fluted Classic Circles, and I normally don't use the smallest circle. That's what's here with the bunny. And I tilted this because I wanted him straight, the gaze straight forward. So if I had done it the other way, if I kept it straight this way, you see how the bunny moves? Hopefully I'm making sense to you guys. You see here on the stamp, if I keep here level to there, see how he's more tilted, kind of like at that angle? I wanted him straight. So technically I shifted the stamp, put them beside each other. There you go. See what I did? Play with your image on your card, and then you can be like, oh, I see what she did. So I could do this where he's tilted. Normally I love the tilt, but for some reason, the way he looked, I wanted him straight forward. Then this curved. Thumbs up. Option right there. So you have options on your Easter cards too with this stamp set, okay? And I have this popped up off of the base, which is an A2 card base. And then I also have this popped off of that. So there is height here and then also height here. This height is created by 2 110-pound cardstock cuts. So this is a very solid little sentiment right here. It does not have any foam. It's all just popped up. Sending a pocket full of happiness, and then you open it up, and then there is, and I made a boo-boo here, right? And then some other single flowers right here. See the flowers? So I stamped this, and because it was pigment ink, it got a little boo-boo there. So I could stick something there. Cute, right? So cute. Cute. Love. And that Glacier for Easter. It's looking really good. Glacier cardstock. Love. I just played with Fluted Classics. The egg did a lot of work in terms of the shape, and then I just wanted to frame that. So here I use the Fluted Classics around this. In this instance, this dictated that. this helped this is two different thoughts. You guys must be like, Suzanne, seriously? Yeah, but I do think like that though. I'm like, oh, this is such a focal image. And this one too. This spurred all of this going on. It started off here, and then I'm like, what am I going to put this on? And then I thought, don't I have that die set? And then it went into a bigger card. This one is just clean. All the colors and fun right here. Happy Easter, heat embossed and cut out here. And then some silver mix gems on the two quadrants here, mainly. Fluted classic rectangles here, and on top of this one. So this is popped off of the base. The base, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, okay? Then on the inside, oh, I was going for it. I stamped my bunny again, at the angle again, because I like him coming straight on. I do have the option of playing with him tilted, but I do like him coming straight on. So I stamped it off here, heat embossed, and then it's Happy Easter, hopping by to say hi. Cute, right? So you could just go like this. Look how pretty it is in just black pigment ink and heat emboss. Hello, look at that detail. Look how crisp this little stamp set is. Detail and crisp. You can go just right here and be quite fine. Love, love, love. I was just like, these little bunnies. I love coloring when the images are so cute, because when it takes a little while, I don't really get too like flustered about it, because I'm just so excited to see the finished product. And that's why I think I did all 3 cards. So here is the clear stamp of the month. And if you want the coordinating die, fabulous photopolymer stamp set. Alrighty, crafters, check out Pocket Bunny Stamps. Everything will be detailed below, including all the backgrounds for these fabulous images. Look at the variety. 3 completely different Easter cards. Alrighty, crafters, until the next video, stay crafty, my friends. Use this both on the inside and outside of your cards. Alrighty, bye.